Welcome back to our channel. We'll be taking a deep dive into Sofia's communist past and the landmarks that still stand as a testament to that era. Sofia, the capital of Bulgaria, was once a part of the Eastern Bloc and under communist rule for over 4 decades. While the fall of communism in 1989 brought many changes to the country, the impact of that era is still visible in the city's architecture, monuments, and museums. Join us as we explore some of the most significant landmarks of Sofia's communist past and learn more about this fascinating period in Bulgarian history. Bulgaria was under communist rule from 1946 until the fall of communism in 1989. During this time, the country was transformed into a socialist state with a planned economy, collectivized agriculture, and strict government control over all aspects of society. Under communist rule, Bulgaria experienced both successes and challenges. The country saw significant economic growth and modernization with improvements in education, healthcare, and infrastructure. However, the communist regime was also known for its repression of political opposition, censorship of the media, and human rights abuses. The regime was characterized by a cult of personality, with the country's leaders portrayed as heroic figures who embodied the ideals of socialism. Political dissent was not tolerated, and those who spoke out against the government faced severe punishment, including imprisonment, torture, and even execution. Despite these challenges, the communist era remains a significant period in Bulgaria's history, with many Bulgarians seeing it as a time of social and economic progress. However, it is also a period that continues to be debated and discussed, with many Bulgarians grappling with the legacy of communist rule and ongoing challenges facing the countries in its post-communist era. The Largo complex in Sofia, Bulgaria is an architectural ensemble that consists of 3 main buildings: the Council of Ministers building, the Party House, and the Tizum department store. This iconic building, located in the heart of the city, is one of the most recognizable landmarks of Sofia's communist past. It was constructed between 1952 and 1956 during the height of the communist regime in Bulgaria. It was designed by a team of Bulgarian architects led by Ivan Nikolov, who was also responsible for the design of many other prominent buildings in Sofia. One of the most interesting features of the Council of Ministers building is its rooftop. The rooftop was designed to serve as a helipad for high-ranking communist officials, including Bulgaria's former dictator Todor Zhivkov. It was also used as a location for elaborate military parades and other state events. This imposing structure was once the headquarters of the Bulgarian Communist Party. The Party House building was constructed between 1948 and 1954. It was designed by a team of Bulgarian architects led by Petso Zlatev, who also designed the National Palace of Culture in Sofia. The exterior of the Party House building is particularly impressive, with a facade made of white marble and a prominent clock tower that looms over the surrounding streets. The building's design is an example of Stalinist architecture, which was characterized by its grandeur and monumentality. The Party House building has a rooftop terrace that offers stunning views of Sofia's skyline. This terrace was used for important state events and was a popular spot for high-ranking communist officials to gather and socialize. This building is also located in the heart of the city. It is also one of the most popular shopping destinations in Sofia. The Tizum department store was opened in 1957 and quickly became a symbol of Sofia's modernization in the communist era. It was designed by the same team of Bulgarian architects who designed the Party House building in Sofia. The facade of the Tizum department store is particularly impressive, with a mix of glass, marble, and granite. The building's design is an example of modernist architecture, which was popular in the mid-20th century and characterized by its simplicity and functionality. The atrium of the Tizum department store is perhaps the most impressive part of the building's interior. The atrium features a grand staircase and a glass dome that lets in natural light. It was designed to create a sense of spaciousness and has been a popular meeting place for locals and tourists alike. The Tizum department store has a rooftop terrace that offers stunning views of Sofia's skyline. This terrace is home to a number of restaurants and cafes and is a popular spot for visitors to take in the city's sights and sounds. The Monument of the Soviet Army is a controversial landmark located in Sofia, Bulgaria. It was erected in 1954 to commemorate the Red Army's role in liberating Bulgaria from Nazi occupation during World War II. The monument features a large bronze statue of a Soviet soldier holding a gun, surrounded by 4 other bronze figures representing different branches of the Soviet armed forces. Over the years, the monument has become a symbol of Bulgaria's complicated relationship with its communist past and Soviet domination. In recent years, it has been the subject of controversy and debate, with many Bulgarians calling for its removal due to its association with Soviet oppression and the Red Army's role in suppressing Bulgaria's 1944 anti-communist uprising. Despite its controversial history, the monument to the Soviet Army remains a significant landmark in Sofia's urban landscape and continues to attract visitors from around the world. Its complex history and meaning serve as a reminder of Bulgaria's complicated past and ongoing discussions about its present and future. The National Palace of Culture is a prominent landmark located in the heart of Sofia, Bulgaria. It was built in 1981 to mark the 1300th anniversary of Bulgaria's existence as a state and was designed by a team of Bulgarian architects led by Alexander Barov. The National Palace of Culture is a multi-purpose complex that houses numerous cultural and entertainment events, including concerts, exhibitions, festivals, and conferences. It features a variety of modernist architectural styles, including postmodern, brutalist, and high-tech. The complex includes a large conference hall that can seat up to 3,000 people, as well as several smaller halls, exhibition spaces, and outdoor areas. Its main feature is a grand central hall with a soaring ceiling and large mural depicting scenes from Bulgarian history. The National Palace of Culture is considered one of the most important cultural institutions in Bulgaria and attracts visitors from all around the world. It has hosted numerous high-profile events over the years, including the 1987 World Festival of Youth and Students, the 1995 NATO Summit, and the 2008 Eurovision Song Contest. Despite its importance and popularity, the National Palace of Culture has also faced criticism for its massive size and imposing architecture, which some argue detracts from the surrounding urban landscape. Nevertheless, it remains a beloved landmark in Sofia's cultural scene as a testament to Bulgaria's history and identity. The Red Flat is a historic landmark located in Sofia. It was the official residence of Todor Zhivkov, the longtime leader of Bulgaria's Communist Party from 1962 until the fall of communism in 1989. The Red Flat is located in a distinctive red brick building on Rakovsky Street. The building was constructed in the early 20th century and was initially used as a private residence. After World War II, it was nationalized and became the headquarters of the Bulgarian Communist Party. During his tenure as leader of the party, Todor Zhivkov lived in the Red Flat with his family. The flat itself is located on the 3rd floor of the building and features several spacious rooms, including a grand living room and a large dining room. Today, the Red Flat is open to the public as a museum and a unique glimpse into Bulgaria's communist past. Visitors can explore the flat's interior and see how Zivkov and his family lived during their time in power. The museum also features a variety of exhibits and artifacts related to Bulgaria's communist era. Despite its controversial history, the Red Flat remains an important landmark in Sofia's cultural and political scene. Its preservation as a museum serves as a reminder of Bulgaria's complex past. The Museum of Socialist Art was established in 2011 and features a collection of art and artifacts from Bulgaria's communist era. The museum is located in the outskirts of Sofia on the site of a former state-owned sculpture studio. It features a large outdoor space with over 70 socialist-era sculptures, including several large-scale monuments and busts of prominent communist figures. Inside the museum, visitors can explore a variety of exhibits showcasing paintings, sculptures, posters, and other artifacts from Bulgaria's communist era. The Museum of Socialist Art provides a unique perspective on Bulgaria's recent history and the role of art in the country's communist past. It also offers a glimpse into the everyday lives of ordinary Bulgarians during the socialist era. Despite its controversial history and association with a regime that was widely criticized for its repressive policies and human rights abuses, the Museum of Socialist Art remains a popular destination for locals and tourists alike. The Georgy Dimitrov Mausoleum was constructed in 1949 to house the embalmed body of Georgy Dimitrov, the first communist leader of Bulgaria. The mausoleum was designed by a team of Bulgarian architects and artists and was characterized by its grandeur and monumentality. It featured a large rotunda with a soaring dome and elaborate frescoes depicting scenes from Dimitrov's life and work. The mausoleum was open to the public and served as a place of pilgrimage for many Bulgarians who saw Dimitrov as a hero of the communist movement and a symbol of Bulgaria's liberation from fascism. After the fall of communism in 1989, the mausoleum was closed and eventually dismantled in 1999. Dimitrov's remains were removed and reburied in a cemetery in Sofia. Today, the site where Georgy Dimitrov's mausoleum once stood is a public park and a popular gathering place for locals and tourists. The remnants of the mausoleum's foundation and entrance can still be seen, and the park features a monument to Dimitrov as well as several other sculptures and works of art. Communism in Bulgaria ended as a result of the fall of the Soviet Union and the collapse of communism in Eastern Europe. In the late 1980s, Bulgaria, like many other communist countries, faced growing political and economic pressures, including a lack of political freedom, economic stagnation, and social unrest. In 1989, popular protests erupted across Bulgaria, demanding political reforms and an end to the communist regime. The protests were largely peaceful, but were met with violent crackdowns by the government, including the use of force against peaceful demonstrators. Despite the government's efforts to suppress the protest, the pressure for change was too great to ignore. In November 1989, the Bulgarian Communist Party was forced to resign, and a new government was formed under the leadership of a non-communist prime minister, Petar Mladenov. In the years that followed, Bulgaria underwent a period of political, economic, and social transformation as the country transitioned from a socialist state to a democracy with a market economy. The process was not without its challenges, but today Bulgaria is a member of the European Union and NATO and is widely considered to be a stable and democratic country. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Sofia's communist past. We've explored some of the most iconic landmarks and monuments that tell the story of Bulgaria's transformation into a socialist state and challenges that came with it. While communism in Bulgaria may have ended, its legacy lives on in the city's streets, buildings, and public spaces. As we've seen, the communist era was a period of significant change and transformation, marked by both successes and challenges. Today, Sofia is a vibrant and dynamic city that continues to evolve and grow as Bulgarians grapple with the legacy of the past and chart a course for the future. We hope that you've enjoyed this tour and learned something new about Sofia's complex history and cultural heritage. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video.